Inconsistent.
You ready?
Hit it.
Ready? Hey everybody, welcome to Cult Corner, and we're here to talk about the newest cult we have.
There's a thing called that?
Nah, I just made it up.
Liar.
Welcome everybody to GED Squared, the podcast where we don't have, there's no reason for us to exist. But
there really isn't no purpose.
We have a guest today.
We don't have a purpose.
We do have a guest today.
Let's get him.
His name is Will.
Will's been on the show before.
Will's been a previous podcast on the basement.
On the basement.
The older podcast.
The basement
and why.
Still celebrating.
The death. What's good, bro?
Sunset Will.
What up? What's going on? How's it going, gentlemen?
Chilling. Can't complain.
Let's talk about, I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're just here chit-chatting.
Cutting it up.
But I think we should talk about what's going on in the world. Maybe get your perspectives on what you think about the world events happening in the Middle East. That's what I figured. Specifically what's going on in Israel and Palestine and how it affects America, honestly. Because people are crazy in America. I think America has mental disease. I think Americans have a mental disease.
America has a mental disease.
Yeah. It's like a contagious mind worm that go in people's heads. So when you say, Israel's justified in self-defense, people get pissed off. Oh, you hate Palestinians? I'm like, that's not what I said at all. I said they're justified in their self-defense. I don't see what's wrong with that.
For sure.
You know? I also think that Palestinians are justified in self-defense as well. If somebody shoots at them, I mean, just anybody. If somebody hits you, you should hit them back.
That's the self-defense.
Yeah, that's it.
Self-defense principle. Universal law.
You know? At the end of the day, Hamas is the one that attacked Israel first, right? When I say first, I mean just recent. The reason why this recent conflict started, because they've been going back and forth for ages, right? But I think when Hamas crossed the line and started killing people and kidnapping people, is when Israel was like, enough is enough. Now we're going in their full force. You know?
I just, so like to the U.S., the U.S. narrative, it's almost like if the government wasn't going after this and funding and supporting, like if we were just in our own little corner of the world, we wouldn't have like all these protests and whatnot.
I think still we would, because people are crazy. Let's think about the left-leaning people, the way they act. You know what I'm saying? Immediately they want to start fires and protests.
Yeah, but there are wars going around. That's the only war that's happening around the world.
Yeah, but Jewish people are seen as whites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
that
Americanized. So yeah, they
true.
don't want. They detest anything that's white privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as Israel fights anybody, especially brown people, it's immediate protest.
Yeah.
You know? And the problem is not just protests. I'm okay with protests. That's fine. They don't protest. They will burn buildings down. They will set streets on fire. They will, barricade themselves in schools. You know what I'm saying? They don't just protest. They take over and they cause chaos. Protesting is fine. I'm okay with I love protests. They're great. Great American freedom of speech, But then when you start burning things down and, now you're wrong. Now you've crossed the line.
And you diminish your cause.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you remember a couple years ago where the reporter was in the Black Lives Matter thing and there's cars burning behind them. Do you remember this? And they were like, it's a mostly peaceful protest. Meanwhile, cars are on fire behind the person talking. You know what I'm saying?
Was it the first time that the government officials, local government officials, Adams, when they arrested, they started investigating who were the
culprits?
No, the shit starters, the one that weren't really about So they arrested like 200 people
Where?
in Times Square. I mean, in one of the universities over here in Manhattan.
Yeah, NYU.
And NYU. And the mayor said a third of them, or 25% of them, were not students.
We're not students.
Were not originally part of this group that we're gonna protest, right? Because when you go to protest, people are passing information. Yo, we're gonna meet up over here at 3 o'clock, and don't forget your umbrella and your sign.
Yep.
So
and don't speak to media.
yeah, right, and law enforcement is going in and they're looking at all this, so they know, all right, this thing is part of this group, but they found that at least 25% of them were outside agitators and whatnot. So
I guess people.
was that the first time that they did that?
People probably saw it on the news like, I'm gonna go. I should go. I should support this. That's probably what it was.
Yes, especially.
Yeah. Would they say they're from New York or not?
I don't know. That's the most I got.
Because
from
I'm
it.
assuming that they probably watched on the news and like, I support Palestine. Let me go too.
Or were they like FBI secret agents going in there to agitate the situation even further? And if they were, would Adams and the administration?
But how does that benefit for FBI? Let's just say that's true. Let's just say the government said FBI jump in there. How does that benefit? Because the government wants to support Israel. They don't want to stop the war. They wanted you keep doing what you're doing because these people are causing chaos in that area.
So they pretend they wanna.
Yeah. So
they on the side of.
Yeah. So they have.
They pretend they're on the side of Hamas.
Yeah.
I mean of Gaza.
Yeah. You speak.
But
Yeah.
So they're called.
If you don't hear yourself,
Yeah. I forgot what they're called. There's a term for it.
let's go over why they're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Agitators are there to. They're there to make. They're the ones that are burning, looting, violating, violence.
right.
So it could undermine the students who are protesting peacefully and make them look like shit. The same thing with January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with most, even the Black Lives Matter, for instance. I'm sure there were people in there that were, and there are video footages of these guys. They're all dressed up as FBI agents. There was one that
They're called agent provocateurs.
Oh, okay.
provocateurs. Perfect. So that's the agenda. The agenda is so that.
Spell that.
We don't. Yeah, right. GD squared. We could barely spell that. We had to Google it before we signed on it. No, that's the point. The point is to make them look bad, to shit on their campaign.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah.
What other reason would there be?
Apparently, that's what happened with January 6th. Remember?
Watch with that wire.
They were saying in January 6th.
The camera wire. You're like, you see it?
So you guys believe that the United States is funding Israel, but is in favor of Palestine?
No. What he's saying is that the agent provocateurs are going into the Palestine protests to cause problems, to make the world look at them like they're the bad guys.
That their cause is not just.
Yeah.
That they're just troublemakers. They're young students that don't understand the world and the politics and the governing of the systems or whatever.
Yep.
So they go in there to make them look like crap. And my thing is, so if Adams discovered that there's three of us, one of us is a provocateur and actually works for a government agency, then the question is, and I'm worried every time you move your head wire, the other wire is moving.
Where?
Your microphone wire, whatever that is, that entanglement over there.
Oh, this.
Yeah, you're in there. So I think that that's the purpose. And if they're discredited, then it helps them continue their funding of this war and, funneling that money and yada, yada, yada. Because there is no other reason.
Yeah.
They're definitely not there to help them.
Well, but like I was saying before, that's what people believe January 6th. That people going out there, they're protesting. And it was a few people that were like, let's get in the building, let's attack the Capitol. And everybody followed them. You know what I'm saying? That it wasn't people that were part of January 6th. It was like agent provocateurs that were getting in there to make them look bad. You know what I'm saying?
So my thing is, he caught supposedly 25% of these 200 people, 300 people, whatever it was. They identified them as, you're not even part of this protest.
Yeah.
So, but did they go deeper? And if they did go deeper and found out that they were FBI agents or CIA agents or whatever the case may be, would the mayor admit that? No.
What if the mayor found out?
The mayor was pissed actually too.
Yeah.
What if the mayor? What if the mayor?
He was pissed to
He came out. He told
That's
everybody.
true.
like to shut it down. He was pissed. He wanted to shut it down. When he was pissed, when he shut it down, basically, like he was pissed.
The mayor. Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like a
No, but I'm
like a
imagining
very competent person at that moment.
very
You
rare.
look like the mayor for a second
He appeared
there.
to be very competent.
But then
at
Mayor
that moment.
Adams found
Jeez.
out after all this, after he told everybody 24%. Later on, they're like, "Sir, they're FBI agents."
Oh my goodness!
And
We
it came
gotta
down the line
release all
that you
these
need to be
guys.
quiet about this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he got the report. Sir, we just actually found out when we screened these individuals in booking, they're actually FBI agents, and then he gets a phone call. Mr. Mayor,
Mr. Mayor, former mayor, how would I like to?
how would you like to be addressed? Exactly. Former mayor, current mayor, soon to be the former mayor. So yeah, maybe that did happen. Like, yeah, you need to shut up and say that they're just people that don't know what they're talking about and they just jumped in. I don't care, but you cannot identify those agents because they're working under our orders and it's top secret.
But I still think the people, I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying there are people that are not mentally capable that are in these protests, that are just going in there like a cult. I believe this thing, I'm going to go in there, I don't want to hear no arguments against it. You know what I'm saying? They're attacking, innocent women and children out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. They don't see or hear anything else. You could explain to them that's war.
Trump becomes president. What happens to our involvement in those two wars?
He recruits massive LGBT people in the military and sends them over there. It's the way to take care of two problems in one.
Well, the Ukraine thing is a proxy.
Yeah.
It's a proxy war that we've just fund, and I guess they look at it like it's better than our own boys and girls out there. And
Yeah, well, America can't put their people in the front
Right.
line because then it becomes World War III.
and then
So they have to have
they will continue supporting.
You think Trump is
Israel.
going to sign a bill to continue to support Israel and Ukraine?
Yes.
More
Let
money.
me get that mouse.
Yeah, but also Palestine will receive some money too. It's all everybody's involved for the money.
Everybody's in there. Everybody's getting a piece of the pie.
Of course, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Damn,
There's a lot to go around.
Yeah, I just saw that there was a bill that is up in the bill.
Was it the Israel bill? The
Anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
anti-Semitic bill? Mm-hmm. I have it actually.
You have it?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, I was looking it up.
The anti-Semitic bill. Anti-Amish color. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What's anti-Semitism?
That's people that basically don't like Jews. That's what it comes down to.
And what's proxy?
Proxy is like not you doing it, but you tell somebody else to do it.
Okay.
In your stay. Like instead of you doing it, somebody else is doing it for you.
So we're fighting Russia, but just not with our hands.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We have, Ukraine as a
But the
middleman.
thing that fucks me up about that whole logic is that you have... Okay, I'm not sending my sons and daughters to fight you. Another group of people are fighting you. The people that you're directly attacking are fighting you. But I'm funding them. How is this not World War III?
Because it's all it all comes down to like literally black and white. There's no gray area. I'm not fighting you. Black and white.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting you. There's no gray area here. We're very strict.
But I just finished destroying him, and now he has brand new weapons.
Yeah, and we know that if the whole world,
I know that you just gave him, you just re-hit him up.
Yeah, but you're still not fighting me though. You're fighting him.
Again. I'm sorry. I got a GED. Fuck you. I got a problem with you.
Yeah, I know. Again, it's black and white. You're fighting him. That's it. When it comes down to the rest of the world looking at us, I didn't fight him. I sold him weapons. We have a contract.
Yeah, but if I was Putin, I wouldn't see it that way. I would be like, yo, I would say this if I was Putin. In that Tucker Carlson interview?
Have they ever funded? Have Russia ever funded anyone? Given anyone weapons? I'm pretty sure they have.
Isn't Russia... Who's part of NATO?
The white countries. No brown countries allowed.
But Russia's not part of NATO?
No. Is there? No, they're not part of NATO. They're part of something else. Russia's part of something 7 to 7 something? I forgot what it is. World... The World something?
Summit 7?
World, yeah, something like that.
7?
I think it might be the Summit.
I forgot.
The World Summit members are leadership. Join the membership. All right.
Let's join.
World Summit government. Let's see if there's memberships here.
But they're not part of NATO.
No.
What is it? The G7?
I think G7 is only...
G something?
Yeah. No, I think that's also only NATO members that are part of that.
38,000 attendees, sessions, digital, da-da-da-da.
I want to know who's in there. But anyway, he's part of... I know that it's part of something because they go speak. It's basically everybody in the world goes talking.
Go to community.
It's going to be all, LGBT.
Everything is LGBT to you.
There we go. Partners. Strategic. No, these are just companies and stuff. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so...
Man, I'm trying to
So my thing is this. If I were Putin, I would put on a statement to the world and direct it to NATO and to specifically the U.S. $1 more. And
everybody in blue is NATO.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit on that, right? Russia helps Iran. Iran wants the total annihilation of Israel. Always.
And America.
Always.
Death to America.
Right.
Yeah.
Always. So therefore, Russia has done that to us
for
repeatedly.
Decades,
yeah, repeatedly throughout forever.
Where they're funding.
They have given a lot of weapons and fuel and
aid to our enemies.
To Iran.
Because if I was Putin, I would have been like $1 more and it's war. Go ahead, U.S.
And imagine the affiliation between Iran. Is it really based on them being friends, Iran and Russia?
No. It's a business move.
It's a business move.
Yeah, it's politics. That's all it is. Same thing with China.
The enemy of my enemy?
Yeah. Same thing with Russia and China. They've been fighting over a border forever. Mm-hmm. But Russia. Specific things, they're like, we got to chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Geopolitical.
But looking at that map, that's a big That's a
a lot of people.
That's a big crew right there.
I'm not trying to mess with these.
So the idea on this map is if I'm Turkey and Russia attacks me, they have to fight all of us. Mm-hmm. Everybody, I don't know why this is light blue. Maybe they're like half white. But everybody in blue. If you attack Spain or France,
I believe that Sweden ain't part of it.
They're just hanging there.
Yeah.
Just hanging.
I forgot. I forgot. I kind of knew this too.
But yeah, so and then you have.
Now looking at this map, Russia ain't fucking around.
Yeah, but it's funny because
because if they fight one person, they fight all of us.
So England,
Russia's big though.
So England ain't a NATO country.
Yeah, the England's right here.
Oh, okay.
This is Ireland.
Oh, that's Ireland.
Racist.
Oh shoot! So Ireland is not.
No. But that also doesn't mean that they're part of the other team. They're just not. Because Ukraine is not,
because
obviously.
Technically, Ireland is independent from England.
Yeah.
But Northern Ireland
is up here. Yeah, it's part of. Yeah,
it's part of the United Kingdom.
If you watched a show on Netflix called The Last Kingdom, you would know a lot of this. Actually, you ever watched that show?
No, I haven't.
It's a very good show.
Okay.
One of the top shows ever made.
Uhtred.
One of the best shows I think ever made. The other day I came across, I'm like, I thought I might watch this over. It's so good. Russia has something called BRICS.
I don't think anything's gonna happen like this year. I don't think anything major is gonna happen this year. I think it's just gonna be a boring Trump's gonna win. Everyone's gonna be like, okay.
Really? You actually believe that Trump will win? You actually believe that? Yeah.
This guy loves Trump.
Yeah, absolutely. And if he doesn't win, then he got cheated again.
Wow.
But the first cheat,
This is the BRICS alliance.
it's like a technicality.
So this alliance.
Oh yeah, that's right. That they got Brazil, right?
Yeah. This is okay. Also,
With
no.
BRICS.
This isn't a military alliance.
Yeah, BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, right? China.
And South Africa.
And what the
Excuse
K
me.
stands for?
There's 3 Ks. KKK. There's no K.
They're in the U.S.
There's no K.
Oh, no BRIC. Oh, okay.
But so this is not a military alliance. That means that if for some reason South Africa gets into a fight with Australia, none of these countries are obligated to fight. This is a financial alliance only.
Financial.
So we're doing trade amongst each other.
Yeah, you see that?
It's almost like when Mexico and the United States had and Canada had the North American Trade Agreement. It's
Yeah.
just like that. So when people bring up the fact that like, whoa, what about BRICS? God forbid if they fight Russia, all these that's not the alliance they have.
In other words, this is not a military. I got your back, you got my
No,
back.
it's nothing to
This
do with
is
Financially.
financial.
I need tanks. I need this. We
yeah,
trade,
we'll trade. Yeah, we'll do that. But I'm not fighting for you.
and you're not fighting for me.
Yeah, we're not agreeing. NATO, on the other hand, is a military alliance. Meaning, if you attack Britain, you attack everybody.
Yeah, you're attacking all of us.
By
Yeah,
contract,
pretty
we're
cool.
obligated to fight back. We will have to send troops.
Eventually.
We have to fight. Yeah.
So with the BRICS, it's like, yeah, we fuck with each other financially, but fuck around and find out we also fighting.
Maybe
We could.
we could if they wanted to.
If
But they could, if Brazil could also join NATO and be like, yeah, we're part of the BRICS alliance to trade money, but we're also part of NATO to fight. Like, don't mess with us. But they wouldn't do
How
that.
about Mexico? Mexico would be part of.
The cartel. The cartel has Mexico.
for a minute,
Mexico.
they're chilling.
Yeah. But that's another thing too. Like I don't.
Interesting.
Remember that book with the guy talking about Mexico? Mexico is more likely to align themselves with the United States in a global war.
Oh yeah, the end is just the beginning.
Yeah, than any other country because it doesn't make sense for them to join anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
We're right there.
and we're also there.
Like Canada.
Yeah, Canada would
Yeah.
never. The Canada's part of NATO though, so they're either way.
Either way, they're with us.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh shoot! What the hell? JRARAIN.
Let me show this map.
Brick City, no go. But none of this makes sense. Also, India.
Has Trump mentioned whether or not he would fund the wars?
I don't know. He loves the Jews.
I mean, Israel, 100%. He will back Israel.
Also, remember his son-in-law. What's his son-in-law name?
Jared
Kushner.
Kushner.
Big Jew fan.
Mm-hmm.
His
No, he
kids-
actually is Jewish.
yeah,
That's
his kids are half Jewish. Trump's kids are half Jewish.
grandkids.
His grandkids.
Mhm.
they have-
So he's funding that war, but what about Ukraine?
he might stop that honestly, because to him he's like they have nothing to do with us.
He might try. He might try to lower the amount, but I don't think he's going to get away
I
with
think
it.
bills have already passed.
Yeah.
That regardless of who's the next president,
That we
they-
have to
they
continue
lock into
aiding
that.
them.
Had
Financially-
Ukraine been part of NATO prior to the attack?
they would never be in it.
Now, they made an accordance, though. They made an accordance that they would never go. They can't go into when Russia or whatever, when USSR broke up, the United
Yeah.
Russia, Soviet Russia. I think they made an agreement. They
Saying
made
that
an agreement.
none of them are going to join NATO.
No, that they will never set a foot into Ukraine.
Who? Russia?
NATO.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
NATO. Because NATO, if you look at the map,
I
if you
think
go
Putin
back
said
to
that
map,
too. If Ukraine joins
Yeah.
NATO, it's war.
If you set even a foot into Ukraine, it's on and popping. That's
Yeah.
it. It's over.
So it would have never happened in my scenario had they had joined prior to the attack. There would have never been an attack.
Because they will break. They wouldn't keep part of their whatever it is. For example, go back to that map with the blue. Yeah, you see where is Ukraine? Yeah,
Show this.
you see that. So I guess Ukraine, Belarus, both. I think that was part of
Ukraine,
Russia.
Belarus. Yeah.
Because Russia.
I think Poland was part of Russia too. No.
no.
Oh, they were part of Germany.
no.
Right. Germany
They
took
were
over?
invaded. They were invaded by Germany. You know.
What's over here? What's going on over here? What are these people doing?
What's the name of that? What's the
This
name?
right
Yeah,
It doesn't say.
it has a name.
Turn those two cameras off.
What?
The two eyeballs?
Georgia, maybe Georgia. Is that Georgia? Not the state of Georgia, the country of
Oh,
Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. I
Is
don't know.
that Georgia?
I don't know enough
Geography.
especially in this area.
Yeah. I think
I could barely name the 50 states.
that piece of land there that you see there next to
What is this guy
Ukraine.
sleeping over
Can
there?
I?
Look. Ukraine seeking path to NATO membership.
Oh shit!
Ukraine
Look at
President Zelensky. What that says? It's too small.
They need to waive. America would have to waive a gigantic stick in order to Ukraine come into NATO, because
They got to be dragging dick behind them.
yeah, because they will break part of
Dragging
whatever
as it
whatever negotiations they had when the USSR broke up.
Yeah.
Right, that was then.
I don't see. Yeah. So you don't think Trump's gonna win? You think Biden is gonna win?
I hope
again?
he wins, because I don't want him to go to jail like that. That's foul.
Sleepy Joe?
I don't want him to go to jail. I think he could not go to jail if he could pardon himself. He could pardon himself.
Trump.
Yeah, he pardons himself.
From what?
For
You think he's gonna be convicted of any of those things?
there's a possibility. There's a possibility that yes.
All he needs is one Trump hard fan in that jury.
Is there even one?
Yeah. Remember, they get to pick. Both sides get to pick.
Yeah, but really, you can really trust that in New York City? I don't know.
And not only that, but like,
I
you
don't
don't
think
think these jurors are being watched, like by social media, by the media?
You're saying that everybody, the jurors are most likely to be against Trump because it's New York.
The jurors.
Yes.
A lot of lefties out here.
What is it? 9? 11?
Yeah, but there's
9/11.
12. No, it's 12.
this guy.
It's 12 angry men, right? 12 jurors, right?
Yeah.
It's 12.
That's so good. Yeah.
It's
That's
12.
good. That's good. Actually,
Where-
So-
I got that from
Is this Russia? What's Russia's flag? I can't see this, so blurry.
Why is it so blurry?
the Russian flag is the one with the hammers.
Yeah.
No, that's you. That's that's the old one.
That's the old one. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Soviet.
Soviet Union. Yeah.
What's the new one?
They just like
Nigga, Google.
they're red, white, and
Oh,
blue.
it's red,
Russian
white, and
flag.
blue. Yes.
No, they're red, white, and blue, bro.
This guy.
That's right. It's with the sickle and the hammers.
That's the old
No?
one. Yeah.
Oh, that's the old one.
I think this one's Russia right here.
that's
no?
the USSR one.
This is Russia right here. I think. I can't zoom in, obviously.
Bro, why don't you just Google Russian flag? Why are you making it so hard? Russia flag.
Don't lie.
There
Oh,
it is.
you're wrong.
Bro, that's it.
White, blue, red.
White, blue, red.
White, blue, red. There it is.
So they're part of the UN. That's what we're thinking about. The UN,
The UN.
where they all talk and say they're whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
They
that's
say the
Panama?
Pledge of Allegiance.
Panama, South America. I can name a few of these.
Look at it.
What country is this one?
Wait, that's the UN member states?
Yeah, everybody is part of UN.
Even Russia?
Even Russia. Yeah, that's why they
The
go in
UN.
there. They talk. That's why there's arrangements.
The United Nations, not NATO.
No,
Right.
so they're allowed. That's why there's
And
some,
not the summit thing.
that's why there's some form of this is black and white. We have to all know. We have to be on the same page. There's no gray area. There's no hey, you funded them. We're at war. It's no, you're fighting them, and that's it. The communication me and him have, or the whatever we have between us two, is none of your business. You're fighting him.
To prevent a war,
Yeah.
a world war, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Interesting.
when we were talking about, if one person had world power to one person, that's a lot of work right there.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work to be the one guy.
But
to
it'll
control
take you a long time, a year even, of just reviewing. Okay, who has what resources? Who needs the most help? And then for you to like, all right, you instead of sending supplies, send supplies straight to this country because they need the food. And then
Delegating it.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Yo, so you think that Biden's gonna win?
I hope not.
But you do think he is?
Trump is favored to win. Let's see.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I have if I trust election system nowadays. I have a hard time. I have a hard time trusting them.
I hear you,
Yeah.
but I also hear, because of that sentiment that you have, that they're gonna be watching these niggas like a hawk.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah. Listen,
don't know.
right now Trump is favored to win the presidency.
Did
How much?
It's up 25
Oh, plus
125,
plus
yeah.
125. Oh,
Versus
he's a
his-
fave.
versus Biden is plus 24.
What?
That's
How
funny.
am I not understanding this?
Michelle Obama.
The one with the smallest numbers are favored. Yeah, Michelle Obama's in there too. Yeah, but she's she's a lot. So basically, if you bet, you win your money times whatever this number is.
So
So you get double 25%, 100% plus 25. So if you bet $100, you get $225 back.
225.
So right now he's favored to win.
He's favored.
Gavin Newsom's in there. Look, so from here down, none of these people are actually running for president.
Right.
Oh wait, she dropped out, right?
Mhm.
Nikki Haley, yeah.
Yeah.
He's only these three are in the runnings. And
Right.
that, if you bet on him, you'd be. If I'm about to bet $20 on this guy, because you never know.
Wait, this is
That's Michelle.
oh, this is a bet.
This is a betting site, yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as we've been doing betting on presidency, they've always won. They've always have the correct winner
In this thing.
because
Wait.
remember it's for money, so people are really analyzing it. They don't want to go on the news and be like, I believe
This is my opinion.
yeah, it's none of that. It's no, the numbers say that this guy's the favorite to win.
And I'm
Yeah,
about my money.
But if he
so-
becomes the president, he loses the House, he loses the Senate again. What difference would it make?
If Biden wins,
What difference
Trump
does it
wins.
make if Trump wins? Right.
yeah, I don't know.
Right. We're back to square one. He can't do anything.
Yeah,
The only thing he can keep himself out of jail. Poor guy. I would hate to see him. I would hate to see Biden in jail. And I think that,
yeah.
whatever my
I think we
opinions
will
are.
all hate
of
to
him-
see that old man.
Yeah, being
no.
arrested.
Does he deserve to go to jail? If he deserves to go to
You
jail.
ever watch 60 Days In, the show on A&E? 60
No.
Days In, no. There's another show on Netflix where they do like this show in jail. You ever seen that one? No, you don't watch those.
60 days in.
So I watch stuff that goes on in jail. I'm like, that's not for old people. Jail is not.
Wow.
Jail is a young man's place.
For your
sure.
young
You
bucks.
shouldn't be old in there, bro. It's not meant for you. You should not be that uncomfortable. You shouldn't be struggling like that. There's no reason why.
But if you looked at a poll, pick up just Google presidential poll, whatever. Not bet, yeah, just election poll. First one that comes out, you 20 boom.
Let's see. Don't
Images.
First one. Yeah, images. So we can see the public.
We could see the
How
public.
old is this?
That's the Mullen.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You don't
the
go to
Muhlenberg
images,
College.
you dumb. Go to all. Pick the first website.
What's the first website? This one? Overview. Wikipedia. United States
Yeah.
for election. Boom. Here we go. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. Oh, these are the arguments, I guess? I don't know. Where the polls at?
This thing I went to Wikipedia, the worst one.
EP. There you go. Election
Associated Press.
polls.
Let's see what there's
Election
there.
polls.
We got
Who the heck is this guy? Where is it? Do you see anything? Am I missing something? These are all other news stories.
between two presidents.
There's not enough people that will vote. I think they can rig it, man. I think. They
Oh,
can
yeah,
rig
no,
the
guaranteed.
elections. I think the elections are easy. They have control over it. What's the name of the
CNN to go down.
What's the name of the poll? Those
Yo, but bro,
the
did you
machines. What's the name
Trump-
of the machines?
Oh, the voting machines.
yeah, what's the name of them again?
I don't know.
the demon software?
The demon right there. Toma. Republicans bound delegates. Wait, what year is this?
What month was that? More likely.
Seriously, yeah.
Go up
Mm-mm.
to the article header.
2024, yeah. Make your own predictions. Here you go. Election calendar. President.
Dominion.
El Diablo.
Dominion. Yeah, that's right.
Dominion.
Demonio.
So who's winning?
Demonio.
I don't know. They're not very
Go back up a little bit, right there. Boom. 1,000.
Yeah, but this doesn't mean anything to me. These are bound delegates.
Which means what?
I don't know.
Who are affiliated to that party?
Yeah, I want to see polls by the people, not by freaking party members. You know what I'm saying? Politico's pretty good for this. Here you go. Donald Trump's winning. Delegates won. This is election result. Joe Biden started their
Political.
march towards- Yeah, I don't know. What the heck is all this?
Political.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who has more delegates?
Biden.
Naturally, right?
Yeah.
They're super left, right? Delegates.
That's what I'm saying. We can't. We have to. I don't want to see. I want to see people.
Why don't you put the word poll in your search?
So
That's what I did. And something else popped up. You told me to zip around.
Latest polls.
Go to Rasmussen. Go to Rasmussen.
Jeez, look at this guy. Look at them both. First of all, Jesus.
Word.
They're about to run this
They're
country.
190.
You think they'll
years
debate?
old.
I would love to see a debate.
Not why. I think he's Biden is pretty good.
Nah, bro. I've watched them talk.
When they
when they drug him up.
yeah, when they drug him up. They put him on the meds he's supposed to be on. He's good. He's sharp.
Yeah.
He's sharp. He surprises me sometimes. You know,
Biden?
he surprises me. Yeah, he surprises.
They got to
me.
give him those meds. If they hop
Yep.
him up on meds.
They gotta.
But
hop
also,
him up on
Trump
meds.
is going to be hopped up on, Ozempic and stuff. So
Yep.
they're both going to be on some.
Mhm.
Trump's gonna murder him.
They both, but they both
think
take.
so.
If you take,
There's no reason for a debate.
Yes, there is
No, there's not.
for us.
For us, yeah, entertainment. Our
Well, yeah,
soap opera
the
loving.
same reason why that guy recorded that guy on fire is for us.
It's only entertainment purposes.
Why did you have to remind me of that shit?
You see the video of the guy that set himself on fire
Which
in,
one was
in
that?
front
guy?
of the courthouse, the Trump courthouse?
Oh, him? Oh no, I actually didn't.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see
All
it.
right,
Dude.
let's go.
No,
I did not see it.
I don't
You
wanna
wanna see it
throw
again?
up.
No. Oh,
So he was a
he
conspiracy.
really taught everybody a lesson.
he was a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but he taught everybody a lesson, right? By setting himself on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got the lesson. Don't set yourself on fire. Shit.
Don't throw accelerant all over yourself and then smoke a cigarette.
There's only one person I would do that for. My son.
Oh man!
That's not even the full video, bro.
Yikes!
Bro, that's not even the best one.
That's
There's a
not even the one.
graphic.
But there was another one.
Oh,
before
this
that.
one.
Oh, this kid. That kid is.
He's like, free Palestine, free Palestine.
Yeah, I feel. That's sad.
No, I don't want to see another
That is
one,
so
bro.
sad. That
But
one.
this one is sucks because he has the same mental virus that I was saying.
We can't show this.
That
I
one breaks
can't.
my heart, bro. That breaks my heart, man. Poor kid. Why
Yeah.
he did that, man?
He set the camera up himself.
Yeah, it's propped. I can see it in the corner of my eye. I'm not watching this shit, bro. My
Poor kid, man. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh my lord.
yeah, yo, this guy loves this shit. He's evil.
I'm a little religious, so therefore, God forgive this guy.
He's not religious.
God forgive him, bro.
I mean,
God forgive him.
He survived that?
shut up. I was about to ask.
He survived it overnight.
He survived it to the hospital.
Overnight.
That he didn't survive.
No, what I'm saying
The
is
other guy
that
survived
when you
too.
drop,
he got
the
to
hospital.
feel.
When
he
do
got to
you
feel
drop?
the pain. You know what I'm saying?
when do you drop?
Right here. Ready? Look, he's holding. Look at his legs though. Look. He's giving
Oh
up.
my God.
I can't watch it, guys.
One of our soldiers, man. Poor kid, bro.
Can't watch this shit.
Poor
Look,
dude.
look at this cop. He doesn't know what to do. He's freaking shocked.
This guy, he loves it.
Look, he's shocked. He doesn't know what to do. He's holding a gun to him.
Poor
He
kid.
doesn't know what to do. Think about this cop right here. He's in such shock.
Why is he holding the gun?
He pulled the gun out because he doesn't know what else to do.
That would have been nice if he would have attacked him. He shoot him dead. That's a quick way to
That's
go.
what I was saying to Jose.
Mercy.
If I was one of the cops, I would have shot him.
Yeah, and go to jail.
You can't.
That's
You
the
can't
problem.
shoot him.
You gotta shoot him.
That's that mercy kill right there.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah.
You remember Dr. Kevorkian?
What happened
Back
to
in the
that?
day?
Nigga just died.
Murió.
Right?
He went to prison, didn't he?
Yeah.
Doctor-
No, I don't think so.
Dr. Death.
Dr. Kevorkian was awesome too, bro. He would help people.
What a name.
Assist. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a name.
He used to assist people to take themselves out.
He went to jail for that shit here, but I think it's in what country that they have the suicide chamber? The suicide
Sweden, I think, has it.
Oh, word?
where you put yourself in the pod, you hit the button,
Oh, nice. I
Done.
didn't know that. Wow.
nice and peaceful death.
I want to see the Trump one.
Honestly, they should have that for people who have cancer. Like, there's no. This is it.
That's
Do you
not
want
the
to
one.
continue suffering and pain?
Yeah, like you kind of got to give him the option.
Why not, bro? Wouldn't you want the option?
Hell
Mercy? Mercy kill?
That's not the one either.
Is that still considered suicide?
It's called assisted suicide.
Yeah.
That's actual term.
No, but I mean,
terminology
if
of
it
it.
was legal for you to, because you have a terminal ill, you only have 6 months, you're now in the hospital, you're suffering, you're in pain.
Assisted suicide.
I would.
And you're given the option.
I feel like that should be an option in the hospital.
But what I'm saying morally for you religious
I'm up for
folks,
this.
is that considered suicide?
Yeah. Yeah. It's your intention to do it, and you did it. I'm not against suicide. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
But I'm against with like just shooting yourself in the head. Like you're causing chaos. You're blowing up. You're destroying your house. Like it should be assisted. It should be like, hey, I want to die, doctor. Help me die. The doctor's like, okay, well, if we go to the site.
If it's assisted by medically.
Yeah. I don't want somebody jumping off a building because, like, bro, you just ruined the street. You gave somebody trauma.
But you're still going to hell.
No, you don't go to hell for suicide. I don't think you go to hell for suicide. Not everybody.
Not everybody. Only certain suicidals.
Yeah, the ones that are not Christian, obviously. Christian ones go to heaven.
The Christian suicidals make it.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Also, back to the topic, basically. Would Christianity be better off with Israel in the helm or Islam?
That's a hard question.
Because currently, right now, right, I don't know how that took place, but we can visit Israel, and Christians can visit Israel, and they can see the archaeological places,
Jesus died.
Right.
Golgotha.
Yeah.
The wall that Trump wore the little hat.
Via Dolorosa.
That's the road.
That's where
That's the road. Yeah.
The road. You could visit these places, the temple on the mount, whatever.
Yeah.
You should go.
Would it be?
I would love to.
I would love to go also.
My wife could go.
I need to go.
You know that, right? She can go technically.
I need to go. For sure, we need to go. For sure.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's buy a ticket. How much are the tickets? Let's find.
Wait, but back to your question.
But would Christianity be okay? Would they still? I don't think we could. You know that part of some of the accords was that they gave like, was it Nazareth? Where was Jesus was born in Bethlehem?
Yeah.
Bethlehem. Bethlehem belongs to the West. It's part of the West Bank.
Yeah.
So it's part of Palestine.
Yeah. But the Jews don't care.
And we cannot. Right. Exactly. The Jews do not care.
There's nothing special for them.
Yeah. The Jews do not care. But for some weird reason, they actually left it alone. So when Christians visit the Holy Land, they visit those areas.
What did Trump do? He moved
the embassy.
Yeah, the embassy. Yeah,
to the capital. To the capital.
If we wanted to leave Sunday to go to Israel, just one of us. All right. What the heck? There's no flights available. Oh, we gotta
well, guess we're not leaving.
Wow. What's the name of the flight? What's the name of the
Emirates. No,
that's not Emirates.
The airline?
Yeah.
Hasidic airline.
No
the airplanes have the little hat.
Oh man. Tel Aviv, right?
Tel Aviv, yeah.
So how much?
No, Tel Aviv is where they fly into, right?
Oh Lord.
$3,000.
Close actually. Where is it? I just saw it. Where'd it go away?
And that's round
All
trip
right, for one trip. Wait, that's business class. When I do business.
2,400.
Wow, they don't have nothing. Oh, there we go. Economy. Gee. From Tel Aviv to JFK. That's backwards. I want to go there. From JFK to Tel Aviv. The only available flights are business class.
Wow. So it wouldn't even give you the price for coach.
No. So anyway, it's $4,000.
And what's the name of the airline?
One way.
What's the name? What's the name of the airline? EL.
ELAL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Allah.
Yeah.
I also think that Christianity flourishes under oppression.
Wow.
Because right now the Christianity we have sucks. It's all televangelists of Christianity.
Televangelist?
Yeah. It's all, everybody believes in these weird, we're actually coming up in the church. We're going to do like a theological night. You should come, bro. We're going to cover, so this is probably, it doesn't matter. I'm saying it. This is inside baseball. We're going to give the church 10 options to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody chooses 3. and out of those 10, everybody chooses 3. Whichever ones get the most votes, the top 3, we're gonna do a theological night once a week or once every other weekend.
For each one?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna be 3 weekends. Boom, boom, boom. And one of the questions are like, how are we saved? How does that make any sense?
Right.
Jesus died on the cross. What does that mean for me? You know what I'm saying? Or what are the end times like? What's gonna happen? Like
Right.
so we're giving people the option. They're gonna choose, and then we're gonna do a class, not a class, like a discussion.
Interesting.
And depending on the topics, we might actually invite people to come speak.
And what day is it?
We're gonna do it in the summertime.
Should Christians be stepping in politically?
To Israel?
Anything.
It's none of our business.
Speaking out, maybe.
Yeah, we could say. Hey,
Speaking out, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, don't kill women and children, but it's war.
Yeah,
Like you can't. How are you gonna stop that? It's so
speaking
hard.
out. Sometimes.
Should Christians get involved in the social dilemmas that we are currently dealing with, like the education, the LGBTQ,
Yeah, I think so.
are they enough?
They have a position. They have a position on that. Anyway,
but I also think some of the positions
Having a position and
Yeah.
going out and speaking and marching or protesting.
But the position is pretty clear, though. I think they're just a no for most things.
Yeah.
They're just a hard
Like
no.
this whole
They're just a hard no. I believe.
Kids changing their sex. What is that called? Freaking
Transgenderism.
the transgenderism for young. Should the church be more active in protesting against that?
That's hard to say because I feel like it feels obvious.
Like we know their stance, like you're saying, we know their position on it, right? But shouldn't they be doing more to state their?
Yeah, I think that's hard because that's a parental issue.
And it's funny because Islam probably it's a hard no too, and you never hear nothing from them.
Islam is weird. If this was run America, if America had more Islam influence, the parents would be executed for doing that to their kids.
Their parents would be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Christianity is a different.
I get
We're
that.
very free.
Maybe too free.
No, just the right amount. I think. Maybe not free enough in some cases.
Wow.
We shouldn't stop you from being gay. Because it has nothing to do with Christianity. Now, if you want to be a Christian, our stance is you're going to go to hell, right? But our stance is you're going to go to hell because you don't believe in Jesus, not because you're gay.
Yeah. Because of the sin?
Yeah. Being gay is a sin, no doubt about it. And that's going to count against you for sure. But that's not the reason why you're going to hell. The reason why you're going to hell is because you don't believe in Christ.
Gotcha.
If you're a Christian in church, you shouldn't be committing sins habitually. Meaning, you're going to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But if you live in that sin, that's different than being an alcoholic is different than somebody getting drunk. A murderer is different than, somebody defending themselves in their home. You know what I'm saying? These are different things. You know what I'm saying? A person saying, hey, I used to be gay and I struggle sometimes is different than a guy saying, no, I'm married to another man. That's a different thing.
That's two different things.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody saying, I know that this is wrong and I know what the Bible says and I'm struggling here and I'm trying my best, but I also have these inclinations that are bad. Just like any man, it looks at a woman a certain way or watches porn or whatever. We all have our things that we mess up. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, I'll give you an example. Should Christians step in? The literature that's being taught in the schools.
Yeah.
Should Christians get involved?
Yeah, if it's in their community, yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
If
They
my
should get
local
involved.
school, if I find out,
The school up the block.
forget about that school. I don't care about that one. The school that my kids go to,
Right.
right? Because that's the school I should be involved with.
Right.
Christian or not, I should be involved with it.
No, but I'm specifically asking Christians, pastors, leaders, organizations.
Well, the thing is that you're reaching further than what you're supposed to.
You're
The pastor's
overreaching.
job is not to change what the school's teaching. The pastor's job is to change your heart. So even if they teach you something, Jesus has already changed your heart. So regardless of what they teach you, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Going to the school and protesting is outside of my purview. That's a political issue. You know what I'm saying? Parents should be doing that. As a pastor, I should be encouraging the parents to go do that.
So the leaders should be supporting the parents, and the parents should be going
To the school, yeah. Because again, it's not the pastor's business. That's outside of my purview, what the Bible teaches that I do. If I'm a pastor, my job is to teach you about Christ and to preach to you every weekend. and the Holy Spirit is going to change who you are, whatever.
So, okay, another thing that might be outside of a pastor's or a church organization leadership, their purview is the pastor in Bay Ridge that bailed the immigrant who attacked the NYPD officer in Times Square.
Yeah, he went outside of his purview. He did that because of the way his political leanings allow him to. It has nothing to do with scripture.
Yeah. That sounds more like social justice warrior type thing.
That has nothing to do.
So he's actually, I actually didn't know that. Did that happen?
But they actually froze his money.
The pastor?
They froze the money. And they're like, where did you get this money?
What church is that?
I don't even
Christian
know.
Center?
I don't know.
Really? Oh,
I can't tell
I would
you.
love to
That's
know.
as far as I got in the story.
I would love to know.
So they froze the assets to do an audit on where this church got the $25,000 to bail this immigrant who attacked the NYPD officer on 42nd Street that day.
Yeah, you messed up, church. But I think also that, like,
Yeah,
the church's position should be like, you committed a crime. Guess what? There's consequences to that crime. That's the church's position.
That's 100%. Like your parents.
Yeah.
You did it. There it is.
Yeah, you suffer the consequences. Because
you did the crime.
Because that's what God does. You commit the crime, you pay the time.
Yep.
Right?
100%.
Now, if you want to be forgiven, that's our purview.
Yeah.
Forgiven, God, we're going to pray for you. We're going to teach you. That's what we do. You committing crimes, the church is not supposed to stop you and hold your hand or bail you out of jail. That's none of our business. Maybe your family should do it. The church should help tell your family.
Yeah, because you have to follow the law.
Yeah,
and you have to follow the law.
And if the family says our son committed a crime, we want to bail him out, the church should be like, we'll tell you the steps you got to take, but you're not getting money from us. But we'll tell you where the bail bondsmen are and what you need to do because you're part of our community. We need to help you.
We'll even write a letter for you, not him.
Yeah.
Not that person.
No, he committed a crime.
That person, we'll just say that, this is a member of our congregation who is seeking these things. We know in good faith this person is faithful, they're active, they're, positive members of this community. And that's the extent of it's like a referral letter to your character, not to what you're trying to do.
So now, going back to the LGBT, I can see a church in front of a school teaching that, preaching to the people coming in, telling them that this is wrong, this is what the Bible says, whatever.
Wait, you can see a church outside of a school, and when the kids come out, them telling them what you just learned?
Not the kids, the parents.
Telling the parents this. Hey, tell your kids that what they learned today with that
Did
person.
you know that your school's teaching? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Teaching the parents. Hey, do you know what they're teaching the kids in that school? This is what they teach. This is the books. This is what they show. I can see a church doing that. Because that's like a church standing in front of an abortion clinic. They should tell the people that are going in. They should definitely inform them. They should be, whatever it takes, pictures of dead babies, whatever it takes.
Are they doing that?
Some churches are. Yeah.
Not enough.
The Catholic faith does it.
Yeah.
You know that.
You see a lot of that.
For years. Catholic faith does that.
Yeah, I don't know if you know who Jeff Durbin is? Jeff Durbin does that a lot. He's big on that.
Who's Jeff Durbin?
He's a preacher in, I think, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
He's big on that. He preaches that to the point where he started adopting kids.
Wow.
He was like, don't kill your kid, I'll adopt them.
Oh, for the abortion situation.
Jeff Durbin.
Would Roe?
But there's only so much one guy.
Would Roe be re overturned? Would that come back? You think?
No, I don't think so.
Is it necessary? It's not necessary. You make a weekend.
I think it's that word.
If you need an abortion, you make a weekend out of it. You go to Miami.
Come to New York City. Too.
While you're at it, there, pick up some buns.
Yeah, you make a weekend out of it. New York City. Let's go to New York City.
It'll get you another abortion.
Get rid of this baby and then go to the club right after.
Because no matter what, you can do it. You can do that. You can come to New York City.
But I think it belongs to the states. I think the states need to make. They should run their own government.
I see. I see that being overturned. Maybe not in this decade, but I see it coming back.
I don't see the case to it. Like, I don't see the argument for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you could bring to the court saying I want to kill babies.
Yeah, but remember, to me, sorry, but abortion is evil.
Yeah,
and it's a spiritual battle. Basically, they love evil, and if they want to make it available in the corner store,
which technically it's in the pharmacies, right?
Right, it's in the pharmacies.
It's over the counter.
Trust me,
it's
I know.
over the counter. Yep.
Trust me, I know.
It's over the counter, which is unbelievable. Yes, it's
without a prescription.
No, it's not over the counter. It's in the prescription.
No, I've bought it with $50.
Yeah,
oh my God.
It's
wow.
I know exactly how much it costs,
and it's not a prescription.
No, you just go to them. Not, do I think about it? Do you have to go? I don't remember.
Wow.
No
That's
prescription needed.
That's amazing.
No, I don't know how much it is now.
And it's not
This is a very long
it's
time
not
ago.
an abortion pill. It's
It's a pill.
It
There's a
stops.
pill now.
So the one we got, again, this is like 20 years ago. The one we got was called Plan B. Supposedly it stops the it gets fertilized, but it doesn't attach. It just goes right up, flushes out.
is that immoral?
I think so. I think that's an abortion.
It has
Yeah.
to be.
Think about it.
Wait,
You
wait.
feel like-
The sperm and the egg touched.
Yeah.
It has to be.
So it has its own DNA at that point.
Yeah, it has
Isn't
to
there a pill that stops the woman before?
Oh, you're talking about
That's
birth
the plan
control.
B. That's the plan B.
Yeah.
That's
Plan B is the morning after. The
Yeah, yeah.
morning- yeah.
It doesn't allow, but you have birth
Right.
control that doesn't allow it to be fertilized at all.
Right.
Right.
That's birth control. Should that be over the counter? Anyone can pick it up.
I think so. Yeah, why not?
Is that immoral?
No, I don't think so. That's like wearing a condom. So yeah, if you go to say birth control should be immoral, then you're gonna say condoms are immoral. And then at that point, you're pulling out is immoral. Like there's a now we're
Jerking
crossing-
off is immoral.
Yeah, exactly. Now
Yes.
we're getting to absurdity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fertilized egg is different than the egg and the sperm never working, never getting together.
It's not a life.
Fertilized is its own DNA. It's a person at that point.
Yes.
If I took that fertilized egg and tested it in the facility, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a man."
And
It's
try
a
to
human.
find another
Yeah.
DNA that exactly matches it.
Exactly.
There won't be any.
No, there won't be any.
It's
It'll
a
be its
human.
own thing. Yeah, that's different than saying preventing them from ever attaching together or whatever. So I mean, there's obviously you don't want to do any of them. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Get your tubes tied, whatever it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Have
Before
your-
it gets to that
But
point.
that's you now. This goes deeper because we're talking about. Oh, doctor, I got a headache, and he looks in. And he goes, "Oh man, she has a brain tumor. Here, take some Tylenol. It'll take away the pain." That's basically what we're doing. We're not attacking the core of the problem, which is the tumor. We're saying take Tylenol, you'll be fine. We're getting rid of the pain.
Preventative.
Yeah. What we should do is say, "Hey, you should be getting married before doing any of this." That way, if you do have kids, guess what? It's perfectly fine because you guys are a married couple and you have children.
Just because I think that the separation of church and state is only going to get further, I feel like abortion will be legal maybe in like 50 years.
And
from
you know
now.
what's funny? The separation of church and state. It was actually when even that was brought up. It was to protect the church
Yeah.
from the state.
Yeah, because they didn't want the state interfering into churches.
In the churches, yeah. Like for example, COVID, they closed down the churches.
And again, that's not even law. It's just something that they do to keep the churches and states separate.
Right.
But this is
It
where
was to protect the church from the state.
and this is
Just in
where
case the
the
state wants to come in and
Do what?
yeah.
to interfere with the church, saying, "Oh, he should
because
be
it's freedom
pastor."
of religion.
Yeah.
Remember, it's freedom of religion. So therefore, it's part of the Constitution.
And this is
Yeah.
where it gets sticky, right? Because then it's like, all right, let's just imagine the Christians say, "You know what? We need to be involved more in politics," right? And they want to pass Christian quote unquote laws, right? We know what's going to happen next. The Muslims are going to be like, "Yeah, we too. We want to pass our laws." And the atheists and the this religion and that religion are going to step in. It's like, yeah, you need to support our religion as well. So it's better keeping it separate. Because remember what happened with the statue of the devil? Remember, there was a courthouse that said we're gonna put the 10 Commandments in front of the courthouse so everybody can see where we got the law from. And Satanist society,
You could leave it on there, bro. You're good.
a Satanist society said, well, that's not fair because you're supporting their religion, not ours either. So the court they brought the case to court, and the court was like, yeah, you know what? They're right. You shouldn't pick one religion over another. So if you're gonna put one religion's icon in your courthouse, you need to allow all of them to do it. And what happened? They put the picture of the freaking devil in front of the courthouse.
Nice.
Yep.
Amazing.
I like it.
Nice.
Gotta catch them all. I didn't know that.
Awesome.
Should religion be taught in schools?
There she goes right there in all its glory.
Wow.
Satanic temple protest 10 commandments.
Wow.
That was 2018.
Monument
What year was?
with Go-Head statue.
Where is that?
Look at this with the little children. Like,
Where is that at?
I don't know what state that is. It's in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Let's take a
Look
look.
at that.
Look at this
Little
in
rock.
all its glory. Man, that's way better than 10 Commandments.
Wow,
That's a statue
scary.
that catches attention. You know what I'm saying? You put a book with some words and it means nothing compared to this guy. Look, he has children.
That shit is scary, bro.
Yeah. And they have no choice. They have to.
Hold on, let me look at the statue. So we got hooves, right? Those are hooves, his feet.
Let's see. Yep.
Yes.
And then you have
It's like a goat.
hairy legs.
Yep. Goat legs. Got the beard. Kind of got like a goat
Got
face.
10 fingers.
Look at the thing on his star.
What's the thing on top of his head?
This thing right here? I don't know.
It's like what do you call that? Like the Statue of Liberty has.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Oh, look at it in all its glory.
He's like the beast. The beast from
oh, that
Beauty and the
first
Beast.
image makes it look so big, but it's not.
Yeah, yeah. No, because they took it. They took it from a weird angle. It's pretty big though. It's like a person.
Yeah, it's a human size.
Wow.
See, it's
That's
cute.
scary, bro.
But lawfully, this makes sense. If you allow one religion, you have to allow the others. Because we live in the United States of America. There's freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say church should not be involved in politics. Because people from church should be involved. You should vote for
The
what you
members
believe.
of church should be involved.
But don't say, oh, the Bible says this. Because now you lost a fight. Now you're adding religion to this thing. You should be like, hey, these are my beliefs.
Right.
My beliefs are this thing, and this is why I vote for. Which is what everybody does. Everybody votes for their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Look how good it's lit up too. Oh,
at
so
that.
good. Let's see. Is it inside? It's inside the courthouse.
Is that a little baby?
Beast. A baby beast.
A holiday display. Oh, it's so good.
Like Jesus, baby Jesus.
Oh my god, that is so sick.
So cute.
Oh, that looks delicious. Honestly.
That looks so good.
What is that? Cheese? That's so good.
Feta
Story
cheese.
tonight, a satanic
Oh,
holiday display
no.
making a-
That was channel 20.
Actually, no, we're not doing it for just in case we get freaking X
Yes,
down
bro.
here.
Yeah, word.
Shh, that's all right. The Illinois State Capitol.
Wow, that's almost scary, guy. That is so scary. Bro.
Yo, look at that baby.
Again, he also has the horn thing in the top, but without his main horns are developed.
Compassion. It's meant to, the Capitol welcomes a diverse range of religions, everyone.
My lord.
Look at them.
See, he has that thing on his head too, but without horns.
Rock on, baby.
Help us.
See? See, because they have to put the nativity scene. You saw the nativity scene?
Nativity scene was there.
You have the nativity scene in the court, in a government place. You have to allow other religions to show theirs too.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
Look at that. He's holding that baby
Scary.
Jesus. Look at that baby Jesus. Oh,
Oh, they compared them.
But this is the slippery slope. You allow one thing, you have to allow the other. So churches should stay where they belong, where God wanted them
Stay in
to
your
be.
lane. So,
Stay in your lane.
so you don't think
You're
that
saving the soul. Remember,
the Bible shouldn't be touched in schools, public schools?
as a history book, yeah, they should. Yeah.
As a history book.
Yes. You shouldn't teach it as a religious text. That should be in the church. But it's very important that you teach it as a historical book because it helps the church.
To your argument, if you do one, you have to do the others.
If there's a history to it, yeah. Islam, you should teach the history of it. Yeah, sure, why not? Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the Satanic Church doesn't have no real history other than like modern past, whatever, 20 years, 30 years. There's no real history there. But the Bible actually has historical, archaeological finds, and like we were talking about before. You know, the road, what is it? Rose? What's the name of that road?
I forgot.
Yeah. It's the road that Jesus walked down to.
Right.
You know, then you have
The Via Dolorosa.
Via Dolorosa. Then you have the Golgotha, where Jesus was crucified. Mind you, Jesus is a very important historical figure.
So true.
Think about it. What year we live in? You know, AD, 2024 AD. You
Right.
know, that they split history. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very important.
I don't know how it's pronounced in Latin, but it's in Spanish el año de Dios.
Yeah. Anno Domini.
Okay, there it
Anno
is.
Domini. I forgot what the one before it. ADDC is. I forgot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
Before
before
Christ.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's the one we know.
Yeah.
That's the
After
one-
death. Remember?
After death.
But now they call it before the Common Era or after the Common Era. They changed the
Right.
Before common time.
But yeah. So the church needs to. The problem is the church doesn't do their thing in the church. They do this televangelist route. Jesus is gonna heal you any day now. Just put your hands up. That's not what the Bible teaches any of that. You know what I'm saying? If God wants to heal you, He will heal you. But that's not the point of us doing a service here.
So
you know what I'm saying? We should definitely pray for you.
So do you think that back to the question basically? Do you think that Christians should back Israel a little more, or Hamas and not Hamas, obviously not, but Palestine, yes.
I don't think we should support either one.
Gaza.
But the only reason why so it's almost like there's zero. Like if it's like 10%, 10 over here, 10 over here, and then the middle is 0. I would say 0, not to go either way. But the only way I would lean towards Israel is because I know they would allow the historical Christian monuments to survive. So I would rather Israel win because they would allow these monuments.
But it's a democratic state, and one day, even though they think that this is what they're pushing, that it's an apartheid state, blah 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 blah. Believe me, there's Arabics and there are Palestinian people that live and they live very comfortably.
And they say,
they have
I'd rather live here
government.
than over there.
And they have positions in the government.
Yeah.
So since it's so democratic, one of these days, it could overturn. It could be turned.
Yeah, it's Palestine.
Maybe Christians.
They could win it. They could win.
Yeah. I don't think it's any of
legislatively. I think that they one day and technically not in that region, but Arabs have a lot of babies in Islam.
Well, there was a famous quote from a teacher, an Islamic teacher. It goes, the greatest weapon that Islam has is the womb of a woman.
Oh, they're having a lot of babies, yeah.
So on that point, then it's like a never-ending
war.
We should have a lot of babies, like you have.
So you imagine
Taino babies.
all those. Imagine all those kids that witnessed the destruction of their homes and neighbors and loved ones growing up 30 years from now. They're going to be doing the same shit out of retaliation. So how do you stop it? You don't.
But that's the problem. There's no... World War II is an official, like, war's over. Everybody went along their way. There's no line. Like, if let's say Israel says, okay, we're done. We're going to step back. The Palestine-Israel conflict is going to go on forever. There's no end to it. You know what I mean? It's not like, okay, one country submits, they shake hands, they sign treaties. All right, everybody, let's go back to normal life. There's none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I can even see Ukraine and Russia doing it. You know what I'm saying? Signing a treaty saying, okay, war is over. There's always going to be some kind of tension. If you look at, like, we were talking about World War II with Japan and they signed a treaty. Japan was going to let their women and children fight. And after the treaty was signed, they're like, all right, here we go. We're going to go in peacetime now. No more war. Your kids are not going to retaliate. America killed your dad. You're not going to retaliate. That's it. It's over. War's over. You know what I'm saying?
And they couldn't if they wanted to?
I mean, they could have. But that's not...
They still can.
But as a people, they decided we're not going to do this. Like, the mentality was different back then.
It changed.
Yeah. The mentality of the Islamic is not like that. You know what I'm saying? They fight no matter what. They don't care. They will throw a bomb, a kid strapped with a bomb in. And we know that's true because they've done it. You know what I'm saying? So that mentality is gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you got to keep them within this confined space. Like, you guys could kill each other all you want in your own land. But as soon as you step on mine, it's war. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to stop them. As long as they have this ideological religion, they're going to continue. The only way to stop them is to preach a different religion to them and hope that they switch over.
Or nuke them.
You could nuke them, yeah. Okay,
I don't think you could even do that.
Yeah, they're like roaches, you're saying?
But
because you can't get rid of an ideology.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The only way is to convert them over to a different faith, you know? But again, how many Christians are going out there?
Ain't nobody going out there, nigga.
You know how many... I think we did the numbers.
Nobody going.
We got like 5. I think in the most
ain't
numbers.
Nobody going to Middle East to preach.
Well, I think the most numbers we ever had in our church was 500 or something like that. That's the biggest number we ever had in our church, right? I mean, when I say our church, I mean all the congregations combined on a Sunday, right? How many people was in the Middle East?
2, 1,
2.
2. It
That's
was
it.
2. Oh yeah, 2.
What part of the Middle East did they go to?
To Egypt,
They went to Egypt,
Yeah.
really?
which is, it is.
It's Africa.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's touching Palestine. They have a border with Palestine.
At the border.
Yes, with Gaza.
Yeah. So technically they're there, but a church of 500 only sent 2 people. That's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I don't even think you could preach nowadays.
we're
anyway,
hoping
in those
hoping
places.
that those 2 people haven't.
I don't
been
even
impacted.
think not even Turkey that is considered a little democratic. You know, they do elections, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
Those
actually,
places, yeah, Turkey.
Yeah, they do.
I don't
elections.
even think so, bro.
Yeah, I think Egypt does elections too.
Very dangerous.
But
place.
those countries, mind you, those countries we deal with. America deals with them.
right.
We have relations with them.
Mhm.
They're not part of our alliance, but we could work with them because they have a structure. Palestine has no structure. Who runs Palestine? Do you know the name of the people that run the Palestine? Hamas,
Hamas,
a freaking terrorist
a
organization.
terrorist organization. Yep.
So how can we even negotiate with you guys?
Right.
There is no way we could have peace. There's
So
no
in
way.
your opinion,
There's no government, and there's no government.
there's no governing.
There's no government.
so
governing.
Israel's just for their retaliation.
Well, yeah, because they got attacked by Palestine. Remember, they attacked that concert and kidnapped people. They should attack them.
They still got kidnappers.
Yeah, they haven't got the people
You
back
think
yet.
those people are alive?
Probably
Them
not.
niggas are dead.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
Sad.
but are they
Sad,
justified to retaliate?
How about to
to
take a 1-year-old? They took 1-year-old.
Yeah,
They took babies.
that's
For
what I'm
what?
saying. So is Israel justified?
Maybe
Yeah.
they're alive. Maybe that's their Hail Mary.
God willing.
That's
But
their Hail Mary.
there's no proof that
I
they're
don't
alive.
know.
You know what I'm saying? So if you tell somebody, now let's just imagine, God forbid, somebody from the Bronx comes to your family's house and steals one of your family members and goes back to the Bronx. You're gonna go to the Bronx and get that kid back, right? And you're gonna do whatever it can, and you're gonna be ruthless because they took a kid from your home.
Yeah.
So that's the justification that Israel has.
Yes.
You're taking our children. We're justified in our aggression. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
So if we bomb a hospital that Hamas is hiding in, we're doing it because Hamas is hiding in.
So these people who are protesting about this shit, these people would never have done that if it was 9/11. It's okay if we do it.
What do you mean?
So like these protesters that you see in the universities and shit, this would never have happened 9/11
No, we got attacked
because it's us.
but we got attacked unjustifiedly.
So did
Well, the thing is, they're looking at the historical context.
Yeah, and
There's always been problems.
and they kind of wrong with the historical analysis.
No,
of this
absolutely.
Too, also,
Absolutely
I don't
wrong.
think they
Yeah.
know what they're talking
No,
about.
they have no idea what they're talking about.
They think that the Israel's being colonizing that part of the world. I think they're off.
Yo,
I think
Israel-
they're completely off.
Think about this. There was a
I
point
think they're
where
completely off.
Israel fought a war against the Palestinians or whatever.
7 day.
They took over Palestine. They even took over some of Egypt. 7-day war, you're right.
Yeah.
And then Israel was like, we've gone too far. We're going to give this land back to you because we're a peaceful people. And they gave the land back to them. Now, you would imagine,
thanks.
okay, we have no problems here. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, before the war, we shook hands. Everybody go along their way. What Palestine kept doing, they kept attacking.
And let me iterate something also that I heard recently. When
From a white man.
from that time, 47, 49, whatever
Yeah.
it was, they claimed a country. They claimed statehood, whatever, right? They were given the option also. Palestine was given the option, and they refused. They were like, "No, we're going to war with them."
Yeah. They offered Palestine their own state.
Yeah, you want it
You
too?
want a state
They were
too?
like, no, absolutely not. We want them.
theirs.
Yeah, we want theirs. They going down forever. We will never. No way.
And it's because of me talking as a Christian now. This has to do.
He's putting on his Christian hat.
Yeah, put on my Christian hat. This goes all the way back to Israel.
A prophecy.
Ishmael and Isaac. This goes all the way back to them, because God told them that there's always going to be conflict between them.
Always.
And the ancestors of Ishmael became the Arabs, and the ancestors of Isaac became the Jews. So to me, it's a spiritual thing. It's never going to end. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, because God said you will always have enmity between you two. Always.
He literally meant it when he said you're going to be a father of nations.
Lord.
Both of them.
So I think there's always going to be some kind of beef there. Yeah.
So not even a nuclear bomb.
Don't think so.
And it's funny how the rest of the countries don't know. They pretty much.
They let them do the thing.
Yeah, they're letting them do their thing.
Except for
because
Iran.
come on, Egypt could aid Gaza.
Yeah. But what they did,
Right?
they build a wall.
They build a wall.
They
were
don't
like,
even want those
"Don't
niggas
come
here. Do not
Yeah.
bring that shit here.
They build a wall. And now people cry about our wall.
So
Those
should
same
we-
people.
Those same
Should-
people.
Yeah.
So is it fair to say that we all three agree that, or do you agree or disagree that we should be involved in
America?
any of this shit? Yeah, America.
The way I see, the reason why America is there, at least my opinion, is that if America wants to support Israel, because then America has a base of operations in the Middle East, a safe place to be at. If they ever need to go to Israel, to the Middle East for any reason, they can start in Israel. So
Just like Russia was trying to do with Cuba.
Yeah, it's just a base of operations. We just need you guys to exist. So God forbid something goes down in the area, at least we got to start.
So we'll back you because you're letting us park there.
Exactly.
If we need to do some shit with your neighbors.
And now that we have this alliance, when it's time for us to vote in the UN for things, you got our back, right? Okay, we got yours, you got ours.
So your answer is yes, we should be.
Politically, as America, yeah, we should be.
Interesting.
So you're okay with the money being funneled?
Oh yeah, why not? I don't care about either one of them.
It's gonna be funneled anyway, right?
That's the kind of view I have with Ukraine too, right? I don't care about this fight. It's none of my business. But as America is, they're like, we're gonna give them money. They're not giving them cash. You know what I'm saying? They're giving them old stockpiles. They're giving them weapons and watching them weapons being tested out in actual war. Saying, oh look, here goes our what is it called? The Javelin missile. We've never used this in war, really. Here, you try it against that tank. I want to see what it looks like. So, Ukraine does it, and they come back with a report saying, hey, it didn't penetrate those armors.
So you're also for funding Ukraine?
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Politically, as America, I can see why America would do that.
Because then we could park there.
We could park there. And then we basically having...
We're pushing the line of the
Not even pushing the line.
Further.
Russia's just wasting... Remember, we're rich. America is a rich country. Russia has nothing on us. So the amount of money that Russia spent on this war, to us is nothing. But to Russia, that's like half their budget.
And they're depleting their budget, depleting
and
their soldiers.
Morale. Yeah, morale.
The morale.
Yeah, so to us, we're like, this has benefit us. We're not doing anything. We're giving you old weapons. The money that we give you is nothing compared to the money we have. And you're doing a service for us. You're destroying, you're making it hard for this country to exist. We got sanctions on this country. Everybody in the world's community joined our, with us.
Enemy of my enemy.
Yeah. So as far as America's concerned, like, we're good. We'll keep this up as long as you guys keep fighting.
So that's why
saying?
you think we'll keep funding both.
That's why I think we'll keep funding both. Yeah. Like I said, this me thinking politically, this makes sense. All this makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Do I want America to be involved? No, I don't want America to be involved at all. Again, it's none of our business. Stay out of it. But I understand why. You know what I'm saying?
I think I agree.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Makes sense almost.
It makes
now, as a
total
Christian, I think we should send people there to preach and the gospel and get people saved. You know what I'm saying? But
The Christian hat.
but
He's putting
He's putting it back
Christian-
on.
the Christian
See how
hat.
fast it comes off?
now I'm being real when I say I want people to go and preach the gospel. I don't want to be one of those people. Right? I mean, I'm being honest here. I don't want to go to Ukraine.
I like my Christianity in Brooklyn.
Yeah, seriously. I like it over here. You know what I'm saying? But I think people should go. So
Dude,
if somebody feels like they should go somewhere, I'm like, hey, Ukraine.
Dude, let me tell you something. My niece, she's a missionary. She's like, where is she right now? I forgot where she was at. I forgot. Japan? I don't know. She goes all over the world.
That's
preaching
good,
the
yeah.
gospel.
See?
Imagine.
See, I'm for that.
I
And now,
saw her the other day. I was like, so what you do? What you do for a living? Because I she's
So
like,
we have-
I'm a missionary. I'm like, what?
so those
Are
two
you kidding me?
those-
So that's what you've been doing for the last few years?
Where were you getting? Who's
What's your
funding
yearly?
you?
What's your
I was about to
yearly
say-
income? Like,
our church supports these people, and every year they ask the church to donate money for it. Last year, during the end of the year, they asked for $72,000 to support them,
wow.
and they got it.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember.
So I'm okay with that.
South Africa. My niece was in South Africa. I remember that she went to.
She goes to the nice place.
She's from Florida, and she went to Hawaii to do the training.
Oh Lord.
With her church.
Yeah.
And then to later on be dispatched all over the world.
Amen.
Like I know that she was in South Africa. I don't know where she's at now. Like Korea. Like
South Korea.
I would say South Korea.
can't go to North Korea.
Not North Korea.
The nice places.
South.
These are places. If I was single man, send me there. I'll go there. South Korea.
It's unbelievable. I can't even believe it. Like who?
Send me there, baby. Let's
That's
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing. For somebody to take
I don't
on that
wanna go.
Korea.
Especially not with all these kids. There's no way I'm going. But there's people out there that do it, and I think the church as a community should support them as much as they can. You know what I'm saying?
It sucks. It sucks. And you know, there's this anticipation in the air, maybe because it's election, it's political, you got all this craziness going on, but I just feel like it's just going to be another boring ass year.
Yeah. I mean, you see Biden grasping for straws. He's trying to legalize marijuana.
So
really?
Yeah.
So when
let's go Biden.
So when is Trump's case?
Love him.
When is Trump's case over? When is it going to be over? Is this soon?
Never until he dies. They gotta keep pressing.
The case of recent. When does that case end?
Oh, I mean, they already got
the New York one.
They already had witnesses taking. They have witnesses taking the stand.
It's a few weeks in already.
It's in the money.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that July 4th.
Oh my!
And I don't think any of those charges stick. That's my prediction.
Not guilty.
Not even not guilty. Hung.
Hung juror.
He's hung. You know he's hung.
Oh, I'm gonna come. No,
I'm gonna come.
It's what's that called? A mistrial? No, a hung jury.
A hung jury is a mistrial. Yes.
They check when the jury's walking. They check their BPs.
So hold on. But
after they hung jury,
do they go back and try him again?
That's big money. The people of New York are gonna be like, hell no! What the hell?
He can't be charged again with those crimes, right?
No. If you're not guilty.
Yeah.
If it's a hung.
Yeah. If
it's hung, they're going back at him.
Yeah, they'll check if it shrunk a little bit. Oh, he's not hung anymore.
If it's a hung jury,
give him the Biden medicine. Let's see if it grows.
It's like what you call it. What's his name? The Don. John
Harvey
Gotti.
Weinstein.
No, John Gotti. John Gotti cases, a lot of them used to be hung. So they went back.
They kept going back. So if it's hung, they'll go back?
They could open it. They could go back.
They'll go back.
Because technically it's not over.
And during an election?
They just drop some of the charges, you know?
Yeah, to make it easier to charge more of the stuff. Yeah.
Or change the wording.
You got to love our system, right?
Hold on. Let's say this drags out or it's hung and gets retried and he's voted president. What happens then?
They might postpone it. They're like, you're the president. We can't mess with you right now. But then at that point,
he's president, so he says, "Oh yeah, by the way, wait, he can't
forgive myself.
He can't forgive himself for something he wasn't accused or convicted of."
That's where it goes. That's what's weird, right? There's a lot of. I was watching this thing where this guy was like, "We don't know because it's never happened before."
But so let's analyze
these laws aren't written.
He's in office. He has to show up in court. Court is like, we can't touch you because you're the president now, but we're gonna come back at you in 4 years from now. He wasn't convicted of anything.
The statute of limitations pass. It could pass with why he's there in the presidency.
The statute of limitation isn't it 2 years?
That's what I'm saying. He's president for 4.
So
it might end.
So he doesn't even need to pardon. The question of pardoning doesn't even weigh.
He just got to become president.
That's it.
That's why he's going hard right now.
Actually, the statute of limitations already passed. Well,
something that passed, yeah.
In the Stormy one, it passed.
Imagine the guy that punched the girls in the face in the middle of Midtown Manhattan. He's out of jail.
The guy that punched the girl.
Yeah. You know, the guys that would be punching you. Did you saw that in the news? That a guy was punching somebody in the face. The ladies.
Oh, randomly?
Yeah, randomly.
Oh,
yeah. Those people are free.
Yeah. And Trump is in trouble.
And Trump is in trouble. He's going to jail.
Those people are free.
I think the kids with the cops, right? That fought the cops are out too.
Oh yeah,
no, I thought they had them. Some of them.
Some of them.
I don't know. I can't find a time.
But one of them got bailed out. You said by the preacher.
Yeah, but because
they remanded him.
Yeah, because they didn't accept the bail because they were like, hold up. The FBI now is investigating where you got this money from.
Woo!
That's it.
Good. That's again getting involved in things they shouldn't.
Biden's marijuana rescheduling move adds support for Pennsylvania legalization efforts. Governor officials. Listen, Pennsylvania got to get with it. Pennsylvania is surrounded by marijuana.
I was about to say, if I was any state,
Canada, Jersey, New York.
yeah.
And they got nice backyards, so everybody can make, they could grow their own.
See, look, everybody knows that's what it's for. He's doing it for the voters. He wants people to vote for him.
That's genius.
Yeah. He probably held that in his pocket. He's like, oh, we'll make it legal. Just give me some time.
Trump didn't use it.
Do you think he holds anything in his pocket? I don't think he knows anything.
Yes, whatever medication he uses.
No, there's a guy that's running it that's in his thing, and he's working with Obama. That's beyond obvious.
That's his whole administration.
But my thing is, so this is to legalize it federally?
I don't know. All I know is that President Joe Biden may eventually ban TikTok, but he's moving to give something back to the young people who donate to the popular social media app. A looser federal grip on marijuana. A looser, yeah. Facing softening support from left-leaning voting group that will be crucial to his election hopes in November.
Remain strong. Polls show that many Americans scroll down. Many Americans. Polls show that many. Damn, when you moved it, I lost my place. Democrats hold it together to let Biden. Damn, I totally lost my place.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're reading, so I can't even help you.
The push to highlight issues resonate with young voters. The comment
and I just read something on the economy there, right? Dude, I went to the store before coming here, and I had $1, but I had $0.25 in my pocket, so I got a can of soda. I was coming in here with a can of soda, and he said no, $1.50. So I'm like, I don't have it. I don't have it, So I left without the soda.
That's crazy. You
so $1.50.
I got this on the way here for this freaking headache.
That's $1.
$1.50.
Wow.
This used to be 50 cents.
Yeah.
But that also reminds me of the candy bars used to be 50 cents. Now
would those things go back down, Jose?
No
Do
way.
you think these things are gonna go back down in price?
The weed?
Or the way Bidenomics, the way that things have exuberantly has gone up in the last 2 years. Would these things go back?
It never went back.
Yeah.
In history,
they stay up. Yeah.
In history, it never goes back. Like the interest rates, it's not going. It's not going. In the history of ever, has things gotten cheaper?
Like you see the galletitas, the 3-pack of cookies that they so delicious, the chocolate chip. You know the ones I'm talking about? What is it? Lindens?
Oh, yeah.
Lindens?
Okay, yeah.
Yo, you ever do you ever see one now? And plus, that thing costs $1.50, by the way.
Do you ever see one now?
Do you ever take it's like paper thin.
Yeah.
The 3 cookies.
So there used to be one that came like in a plastic container.
Would they go back to like a nice sized cookie? No.
It's crazy because when I used to work at McDonald's, when like my second or third job.
Everything's been affected, bro.
And that patty, that fish fillet used to be like fucking square, like yeah, boy. And I used to throw in extra fucking cheese and just break apart.
Fish fillet.
And I hate fish.
I love
love that fucking fish fillet.
What's your favorite McDonald's at that time?
At that time?
Yeah.
I worked at the one right there in 36th Street.
Oh yeah, right there.
That was my McDonald's right there. And I also worked at the one
in Sunset Park,
First
ladies
Street.
and gentlemen.
In Sunset Park,
that one closed down.
That one closed down, turned into a building.
Which one?
The First Street one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
right
that one
across
had
the
a
street.
drive-through, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
That's where the fucking water bugger we got on the highway to get off the water bug.
Oh sure.
And then the motherfucker was still there. How I paid for that food and never fucking got it, bro. Did we pay for it? We probably didn't even pay for it. We just dipped.
What happened? Y'all broke out because of the water bug?
There was a water bug on the car.
Nigga, right?
And he went on the highway to get it off because he was scared.
Nah, this motherfucker knows that I have a phobia against water bugs. And the instant I see it crawling on the windshield in front of us, instantly I grab this nigga's hands because he grabs the thing to open the windows. So I'm driving, no one's driving. We're holding hands. Passionately holding hands.
The 4th Avenue running red lights.
Yo,
No, so then I'm like, okay, we drove fast, and then I thought, okay,
Mad fast, bro.
we
Trying to get
drove
the bug
fast,
off.
and I was like, okay, it's off. All right, great. All right, let's go back to McDonald's. Ordered our food. I think I don't got. Let me get number 2. I think I got. And I was like, all right, bet. And the motherfucker crawls back down. Nigga, I peeled. I got on the BQE. Did like 65 miles per hour, 80 miles per hour to get the fucking water bug out.
Yo, one time
we didn't eat. I was so pissed off. I hate
you pay for your food,
bro. I don't know if we paid for it.
One time we were walking from a restaurant. Remember there was a restaurant on 7th Avenue?
7th Avenue and 13th Street,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
And
7th Avenue and 13th Street. What is it,
12th Street.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Spanish restaurant?
No, it's a diner.
Oh,
Yeah,
diner.
There was a diner.
Diner.
And it was mad late. It was like 1 in the morning.
7th Avenue, 12th Street.
In chanclas.
We went in chanclas, yeah. And I think we found a water bug and I picked it up.
He pretended to pick it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
First of all. And the minute he did, bro, I'm flying.
All you heard was clack, 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 clack. I looked, he was gone, bro.
Chanclas.
This nigga catches asthma trying to chase me
Yo, because
down.
I'm dying of laughing while I'm chasing him. I was dying, bro.
With the chanclas.
Yeah.
At least we fucking ate at that time.
Yeah, yeah. Shout
Oh,
after.
man.
That was afterwards. Put a little exercise after the meal.
Oh, remember in the school? I think it was me and Danny. We threw the water bug over when you were in the bathroom.
Nigga, I'm peeing. You were the office. This nigga was, I don't know where he was, and this nigga threw the water bug over while I was taking a shit, bro. And I'm running out of there with my
In
pants
the
down.
stall. He threw it over the stall.
Oh, that's fantastic, bro. What school is this, guys?
That was
Our church's academy.
The church had a school.
Okay. Yeah,
It was called
yeah.
the Christian Academy.
Yes.
It was there. I used to work there as a janitor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, man, that's so funny.
Those were good days.
Good times, guys. Good times.
good times.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
I don't know. All right. We out. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. We talked about a few freaking things up in this one.
Should we bomb them or not? You tell me who we're talking about.
And don't set yourself on fire. Just do a barbecue.
Yeah. Give
know
out
what I mean?
flyers. It's way more effective.
For real.
Giving out flyers does a lot. It litters too.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
Check out this preview of the next episode of GED Squared.
When they talked about Sodom and Gomorrah, things came from the sky. That sounds crazy. They found Sodom and Gomorrah. What they find? Rocks that you can light on fire. I forgot what they made out of. Sulfur. They made out of sulfur. So
That happens
now,
in volcanoes, no?
I don't know how it happens. But even if it did come a volcano blew off 10 miles away and it flew and it burned the city. Something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could it be God? I don't know. Could it not be? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But at least we know something happened. That the people there said, yo, God did it. You know what I'm saying?
But there is some shit that comes out of the volcano before the lava that fucks people up.
A pre-cum, yeah. Lava pre-cum.
Okay.
Anyway, the point is, if you're gonna believe something, you know, at least try to find some historical proof behind it.
All right, let's get into it.
All right.